Why does an air conditioner have three different units, like BTU, TR, and kilowatt? Many of us might have had this doubt. After watching this video, you won't have that doubt anymore. Everyone in the HVAC field has definitely heard of these three units. All three of these units are used, just to mention the capacity of an AC unit. If you are buying a 1 TR capacity AC unit, you can state its capacity as 1 TR, or 12,000 BTU, or 3.52 kilowatt. They all mean the exact same thing. If all three units are just used to state an AC's capacity, why do we use three different ones? Wouldn't it be enough to just use one? To understand this, let's look back at a little bit of history. The origin of BTU. A unit for heat was defined for the first time between 1840 and 1850. During that time, steam engines were in use. They ran steam engines by burning coal to heat water, but each type of coal generated heat differently. Some coal burned very well, while other coal burned poorly. So, they decided to figure out exactly how much heat each type of coal generated. When heating 1 pound of water, if its temperature increased by 1 degree Fahrenheit, it meant that 1 BTU of heat transfer had occurred. Therefore, the total amount of water temperature raised by 1 pound of coal equaled the amount of BTU heat generated by that 1 pound of coal. Using this method, they tested different types of coal to find out how much heat each generated. Because of this, it became easier for people in the steam engine industry to identify and purchase high quality versus low quality coal. This is how the BTU unit was defined for the first time. However, since we didn't have AC units when BTU was defined, this unit wasn't initially used for air conditioners. The introduction of tons of refrigeration or TR. Back then, ice blocks were used in hospitals and theaters. In hospital wards, they would hang ice blocks directly, while theaters stored them in an ice bunker and maintained cooling by blowing air through ducts using a huge fan. In 1902, Willis Carrier invented the first air conditioner. But to sell these to hospitals and theaters, stating the AC's capacity in BTU wouldn't make sense to them. This was because they were already buying ice blocks for cooling. They would purchase 5 tons, 10 tons, and 15 tons of ice blocks daily for hospitals and theaters. Therefore, it was decided to sell chillers by stating their capacity in tons, as it would be easily understood by the buyers. So, they stated the chiller's capacity in tons of refrigeration. For example, if you used 5 tons of ice blocks daily for your theater, they sold it by saying, this 5 TR chiller would do the exact same work as those 5 tons of ice blocks. This is how the ton of refrigeration unit was used for an AC unit for the first time. How BTU entered the AC industry? Initially, AC units were only used commercially, and no AC units were used in homes. It was in 1931 that H. Schultz and J. Sherman invented the window AC for the first time. These window AC were designed to cool just a single room. Because their capacity was lower, expressing it in TR resulted in confusing fractional values like 0.5 TR or 0.75 TR. So, manufacturers started using the BTU per hour unit, which was originally used for heat. These values were in whole numbers. For instance, a 0.66 tons unit could easily be stated as a round value of an 8000 BTU unit. This is exactly how the BTU unit started being used in AC units. The shift to SI units. So at that point, the TR unit for chillers and the BTU per hour unit for residential AC were commonly used in many countries. But beyond just these units, people started using various other units, like kilocalorie per hour in Germany and frigaries in France. Not only for AC, but different departments in different regions were using many different units. This was very confusing for everyone. Because of this, in 1970s, the Council of the European Community brought in the SI units as an international standard to implement uniform units worldwide. Accordingly, the TR and BTU units for AC were changed to kilowatt. Although BTU and TR continued to be used in many regions, they fixed 1 TR or 12,000 BTU as equal to 3.52 kilowatt. So, for any AC unit, kilowatt will be the primary unit, and sometimes BTU or TR will be listed as the secondary unit. So, the reason we have BTU, TR, and kilowatt today is not because they measure different things. All three describe the same cooling capacity, but each comes from a different stage in the history of refrigeration and air conditioning. We have uploaded separate videos about BTU, TR, and kilowatt on our channel. And in the kilowatt video, we explained how 1 TR became equal to 3.52 kilowatt. I will provide the links to all those videos in the description, so those who need them can watch. Thank you.